One of the most stiff areas in the entire human body, especially for men, is the inner thighs. It makes sense. Sitting in chairs, running, and ignoring stretching turns the inner thighs into tight ropes rather than pliable muscles. This is a simplified process to unlocking your inner thighs. Step 1. The butterfly. Okay, this is how you attack stiff groins directly. It's simple and it works. It can also be pretty brutal because strength is the best way to unlock tight muscles as an adult. Be prepared to have sore adductors tomorrow. To get started, we sit against a wall so we can lock the torso in place, preventing that rounded spine that's inevitable if you have tight groins. Pull the heels as close to your hips as you can. If this is even tough, simply prop your hips up on something to create more space. Now we need load. Hand pressure is good, especially if you're already semi-flexible. But honestly, most people need some weight. 20 to 30 pound dumbbells work well. But Josh even told me he started with 50s. Now, drive the knees down to the ground for 2 seconds, trying to relax the groins and give into the pressure. Then pull the knees up for 2 seconds against the load, turning on the muscles you're stretching. That's 1 rep, do 10. Then immediately when you're done, hop into a squat, heels elevated for 30 seconds. Pry your hips open and squeeze your glutes. This makes the stretching we just did more permanent because we use it in a practical position. Step 2. Cossack squat. The Cossack gives you everything in one. You'll find the squat, hamstring, and inner thigh mobility transfer to tons of daily activities. It's scalable. A beginner can start with a regressed variation. An athlete can add load or make it more challenging. It's efficient. The strength component helps stiff adults unlock mobility faster. You get free mobility gains from simply getting stronger. Once you unlock a deep Cossack, you'll likely never have to stretch your groins in isolation again. I honestly don't need the butterfly anymore. I maintain it with Cossacks. So with one leg straight, squat to one side. This could also be considered a side lunge. The toe of the straight leg can be up or down, whatever feels more natural. If you can't make it to a 90-degree hip angle, here's some ways to get you deeper. Number 1, use hand assistance on the ground or a surface in front of you. Number 2, elevate your squat leg, your heel, or both. This reduces the range of motion and takes demands off the ankle. For many people, holding a light weight in the hands allows you to sit deeper. I have a full dive into Cossack squats right here. Link below. Find the variation that allows you to do 5 reps each side. It doesn't matter if you switch sides or do one at a time. Just do them slow and controlled with a slight pause at the bottom of each rep in the deepest position. Cossack squat is in my top 3 movements for training strength and mobility together. If you want to take this further, weight the movement. For most people, a little bit of weight will actually help you get deeper, while adding a substantial amount of weight will probably give you pancake and side split gains for free. Step 3, standing straddle good morning. This is where you develop that next level adductor strength. In the Cossack, the squat leg takes a lot of the load. Now the inner thighs support all of your body weight. The wider you're able to spread the feet, the more the inner thighs work. But my advice, start more narrow. Your adductors are not used to this much force yet. Gradually progress this with each session. Keep a flat back as you go down. Do 10 reps with a 2-second pause at the bottom of each rep. Pulling yourself out of the bottom can become the challenging part as you go wider. You can start to use some hand assistance at the bottom position. This will help you develop the strength at the end range. Runner up, step 4, horse stance. Horse stance has been another huge one for both Josh and I's hip mobility journey. But to be honest, I think of this as a hip mobility conditioner. It creates endurance in the legs and inner thighs. Rather than officially putting this into my programming, I use it in 2 ways. Number 1, Cossack squat transitions. Once you're getting deeper into Cossacks, stay low for the transition to the other side. Your inner thighs and hips will never get a break. Those 10 total reps become even more brutal without touching a weight. Number 2, a movement snack. Horse stance is extremely easy to pop into anytime throughout your day. I regularly use it to take breaks from sitting or if I'm on a coaching call. It's informal, but it works. Josh has a good video on this method, link below. So here's the program you'll work through on screen. Most of our inner thighs are extremely untrained, which is why I start people with low volume. First 2 weeks, only do 1 set of each exercise. It'll take like 5 minutes and feel easy, but you'll still probably be sore. Do this twice per week. Weeks 3 and 4, do 2 sets of each exercise. I like to cycle through the 3 movements and then repeat them, but you could also do 2 sets of each before moving on. The final 2 weeks and beyond, you can look at taking it to 3 sets of each. 6 to 8 weeks later, I guarantee you'll have made some insane progress in your hip mobility, inner thigh flexibility, and overall hip strength. Our program, Master Mobility, is half off for 1 more week. 2026 is the time to rule your mobility. Make it a priority and have fun with it. There's a full follow along with everything from this video over on our follow along channel. Link in the description. All right, guys.